Hi students, hope you are all fine and safe at your home. Today we are going to start our physical education class. This year we have total 10 units in our syllabus. So today we will start from unit 1, planning in sports. The contents of planning in sports are meaning and objectives of planning. So here we will learn about the meaning of planning and the objectives of planning. Objectives of planning is one of the important questions in this chapter. Various committees and their responsibilities. To conduct a sports event, how we have to form committees and the responsibilities of the committee members. We will learn about it in this part. And tournament. You all know about tournament. To conduct a particular tournament, we can have different methods. They are all called knockout, league and combination. So we will learn about these three methods. And the fourth one is procedure to draw fixtures. In the knockout method, we can use two methods, by and seeding. And in the league method, we will use cyclic and staircase. Intramural and extramural, meaning, objectives and their significance. You are all well aware of intramural and extramural, so we will learn about them very clearly in this chapter. The final one is specific sports program. This is the very important part of this chapter. Here we will learn about sports day, health run, run for fun, run for specific cause and run for unity. First, we will move to introduction. Physical education and sports play a significant role in the holistic development of an individual. It is a very important point. Physical education is helping us to improve the holistic development. As you all know about holistic development, the definition of holistic development is an approach to a comprehensive learning system where physical, mental, social, emotional and spiritual growth of a child is taken care. The comprehensive learning system, that means it includes everything. So when one child is coming to physical education department, the holistic development of the child is increasing very clearly. There is no doubt in that. And the second point is unachievable heights can be attained by high quality programs of physical education and sports. So in the physical education departments, we have to plan very clearly. We have to have high quality programs. Then only we can achieve very high level goals. So that is what it means. And the third point is planning plays a vital role in every field of life. Planning is not only for our physical education department, it is for all the departments, for all the individual, for all the group of people. Planning is very important to improve their lifestyle. And for participation in various tournaments, teams are selected at the 11th hour and players are not given proper training. It is a very important point I am going to tell about. Most of the teams are selected at the 11th hour. The last moment we select team, and without proper training we send the team to play. That is why we are not able to achieve nowadays in our country. So this thing we have to change this one, because for this, which one is very important, we have to plan properly. Without proper planning, without proper training, we cannot get success. And the last point is well planned program of physical education and sports is the need of all schools, colleges and universities to reach the goal. So we want to reach the high level goals. We should have very good well planned program. So without well planned program, we cannot achieve at all. So this thing should be in all schools, colleges and universities to reach the high level goals. Now we'll move to the other topic, meaning of planning. planning is a process which helps us to reach our goal efficiently and smoothly. There's a very simple uh, uh, sentence for this. You want to reach your goal efficiently and smoothly, you have to go for a planning. So that is a very important meaning of planning. So we want to do all the work efficiently and smoothly. For that, planning is very important. So whatever our goal may be, it may be a very high level goal or the low level or whatever it may be. So we need planning. Without planning, we cannot success. And the second point is planning is an intellectual process of thinking in advance about setting goals. So it is an intellectual process of thinking in advance. You have to think in advance and it should be in your mind and what type of goal is you are going to set. That is very important. You have to think in advance and work on it. So it should be an intellectual process. Then only you will get success. So the planning is an intellectual process of thinking in advance about setting goals. I think you all understood this. And the third point is a plan is a trap laid to capture the future. So this one is said by Mr. Allen. So this is the very important definition for planning. So you have to put a trap, then only you can capture your future. The future with very high level goals. You want to have very high level goal future. You have to trap a plan. Otherwise, it is not at all possible. That is what Alan is saying. And the fourth point is, fourth and fifth points are little different. We come into the physical education department. In the sports tournaments, such as knockout and league and combination tournaments, also we need very good planning. In the physical education department, tournaments is a very important role. So always we conduct a different kind of matches, maybe in knockout method or league method or combination method. But the proper planning is very important. Without planning, we should not conduct any type of tournaments. So this is very important. And planning is also related to sports training such as short-term and long-term training. So you have to understand the difference between short-term training and long-term training. Short-term training means after the summer vacation, usually our school opens in July, and the zonal level competitions will start from August. So we get only 1 month gap, but it is very difficult to arrange team and giving them proper practice. But it is very short time. But what we do practice in that and we participate in the game. But that is called short-term training. Long-term training, I can tell you a good example. Now you see, due to coronavirus problem, our Olympic game is postponed to next year. So you see now more than 1 year gap is there. So all the athletes are getting more than 1 year gap. So they can plan for a long-term training more than 1 year. So it will be useful for them. They can improve their performance. So this year performance may be different and next year performance may be very high. So these are all the things. For all these things, planning is very important. And objectives of planning. It is a very important 3-mark question. Objectives of planning, you have to write it. Very important. I have given here only the points and I will explain to reduce the unnecessary pressure of immediacy. So you all know about the pressure of immediacy. When you conduct any kind of sports or any event, there is some pressure. Without pressure, we cannot conduct anything. But the pressure of immediacy can be reduced when you plan properly. So that is a very important thing you have to keep in your mind. So this point is saying about very good proper plan beforehand. So then there won't be any unnecessary pressure. And to maintain a control over all the activity. So you are the member of the particular any committee, and when you have already planned about the particular activity or the tournament or the event, you will have very good control over it. So this planning and control are connected with each other. So when you plan properly, there will be very good control in the field, in among the officials or the players or everyone, all the committee members, and to facilitate proper coordination. This coordination is very important among officials. So when the officials are giving the decisions, the coordination is very important. They should know about it, what type of tournament is and what kind of decision they have to take. Then when they have very good planning, the coordination is very good. Without proper planning, they cannot get the coordination in the field. And to reduce the chances of mistakes. Mistakes are common, but we can reduce the chances of mistakes when we plan properly about our sports day or anything. So it is very important. If the number of problems rises, mistake rises, and it will not give very good impact among the participants. The participants will not be satisfied. So the chances of mistake should be reduced. Then only that can be a successful event. To increase efficiency. So when you have already planned properly, you have given enough time to plan, then the efficiency of all the members of the committees when you conduct the sports will be very good. It will definitely increase the efficiency. Efficiency is very important. You have to be very much clarity about your sports when you are conducting. So for that, planning is very important. The sixth point is to enhance creativity. And when you have very good interest in the particular field, and automatically the creativity will come. When you plan and the creativity level will be increased, it will be enhanced. So the creativity, it's not about the people, and you have very good interest in the field of physical education, or you have very good interest in the field of fitness, and then automatically it will come to you, the creativity. So when you give time, when you plan, and then you can also introduce new types and new kinds of exercises. So the creativity, it depends upon the interest and the planning. And to enhance sports performance, maybe a low class athlete or high class athlete, maybe a school student or the international level athlete, the sports performance, to improve the sports performance, the planning is very important. If there is no planning to the sports person, he cannot achieve high level. So to enhance sports performance, planning is very much important. So this is the very important question. All the 7 points, you learn it properly to get full 3 marks. Now we are moving to the another topic, various committees and their responsibilities. In this, we are going to learn various committees for organizing athletic meet or any kind of sports day, or any one small volleyball tournament or basketball tournament or cricket tournament or anything can be. But you have to have a person, administrative director, as head. So maybe this person will spend money for it. He will be a overall in charge administrative director. Under him there is a committee that is called executive committee. In this committee, some high class VIPs are there, and they will give very good suggestion and help to conduct the particular meet. And under this executive committee, there is a committee that is called organizing committee. This organizing committee is not a small committee. It has 12. In our book, we are learning 12 branches are there in the organizing committee. The people related to sports, many people related to sports and arts and different kind of, the IT people, many people will be in this organizing committee to conduct a sport. For example, you keep in your mind, we are going to conduct a athletic meet. Okay, athletic meet. So what are all the committees and what are all their responsibilities? We will learn it now one by one. First one is in the organizing committee, the publicity committee coming first. Publicity committee, what is the role of publicity committee? They will give advertisements. They will undertake all the kinds of printing and the dates and venues of the event, everything comes under this publicity committee. These people will do that, and these people will give the news to many athletes, many schools. That is a duty of this publicity committee. And the second one is transportation committee. Transportation committee providing the facilities regarding transportation to the venues of the sports events or the place of boarding and lodging. So that is their duty to bringing the athletes time to ground and taking them to hotel or lodge in a right time. That is the duty of transportation committee. And the third point is boarding and lodging committee. Boarding and lodging committee is providing the accommodation for athletes, and it will serve meals for them, giving them food in right time. So that is the very important duty of boarding and lodging committee. If the boarding and lodging committee is not functioning properly, and the athlete will not be satisfied, so this plays a very important role, boarding and lodging committee. And the fourth one is decoration and ceremony committee. Decoration and ceremony committee, now we have to move to stadium. There, what they will do? Decoration. According to the budget, the decoration level, very high class decoration or medium level decoration, they will do it. Maybe art teacher may be the part of this committee. And ceremony committee, they will be taking care of opening ceremony, the victory ceremony, and the closing ceremony. That is this people work very hard, and they only arrange the medals and certificates, trophies. That is a duty of ceremony committee. This committee will work hard compared to this decoration committee. And grounds and equipment committee, this some expert should be there. The person, maybe any physical education teacher, is a part of this grounds and equipment committee. He has to check whether the ground is proper and the equipments are kept properly for the particular sports. That is very important. These people will do that work. And committee for refreshments and entertainment, obviously it is very important committee. Refreshment during the competition, we have to give them refreshment, maybe any snacks or any types of drinks we have to provide them in between, so that they will continue the sports without any tiredness. So that is very important. And the entertainment committee will arrange the cultural programs in the opening ceremony and the closing ceremony. That is their duty. So entertainment is also very important. In the opening ceremony, we will have wonderful entertainment. For example, in the IPL and all, you can see when they start the IPL, before the one day before, there will be a very good entertainment program. They will show very good cultural program, so that the people will be automatically addicted to the sport. Then the next day onwards, they will come in front of TV to watch IPL. So that is a very important thing of entertainment committee. And the reception committee, some people will be sitting at the entrance of the stadium, and they will be welcoming our chief guest of honor, and the players and the officials, maybe spectators. That is their duty, and giving them instructions. And committee on entries and programs, these people work very hard, but we cannot see it how they are working. But before the sports, they will work. They will be arranging entries. Entries means they will when the publicity committee is giving news to the particular schools or particular institutions, they will send the entry to these people. They will collect the entries and arrange the chest numbers for the athletes, and the numbers and the seat arrangements, and when they will play, the timing, schedule, and everything these people will make. And the program people will make the schedule, where we have to conduct and when we have to conduct, the timing and all, everything controlled by committee on entries and programs. And the ninth point is committee for officials. Committee for officials, you all know that officials playing a very important role, because they have to be very much sincere in the duty. They have to work, they have to be unbiased. Then only the event will be a successful event. So they should have wonderful committee. They should have wonderful coordination in between. Then only the sports day can be very good, or any event can be very good. And announcement committee, the duties are, they have to be very much alert all the time, and when the particular event will start, and they have to announce, and they have to give call. It is a call, the first call, second call, and final call. Like that they will announce. And you might have seen many times in the stadiums they announce like that, this is a first call for long jump senior boys. So when we go to the zonal level competition, there they announce first call, second call, and third call. And before the second call, you have to be at the ground. This is a very important duty of announcement committee. They will be continuously announcing the players to the victory stand and the players to the field. That is their duty. And the 11th point is first aid committee. First aid committee, they should have wonderful, very well qualified doctor. Is very important part of this committee, and we can use 1 or 2 nurses. So anything happen to any athletes, any injury or any accident, so they will be taking care of them immediately. And the finance committee is for the financial management. It may be some executive committee members will be also part of this finance committee. They will be taking care of the budget and how much how much the income is coming for the sports, and how much we are expending, and these are all the things will be taken care of this finance committee. So these are all the committees we learn. Very important, all the 12 committees to conduct a sports. When you form these 12 committees before to conduct a sports or any tournament, it can be a very successful event. And we will move to the next topic. This is a very important topic: pre, during, and post tournament responsibilities of committees. So we have already created some committees, 12 committees. Now we have to see what are their responsibilities. 3 types of responsibilities are there. Pre-tournament responsibility. What is the meaning of pre-tournament? Before starting the match, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days before, these people will work about the particular event. What they will do, they will make budget and schedule, sports grounds and fields, courts and track. And you all know about, ground, the sports ground. For example, you conduct cricket, means you need a very good ground, cricket ground. And the fields means you want to conduct football or hockey, you need very good field for it. And the court, badminton court, tennis court, coco court, or kabaddi court, we have to arrange. And the track for running events. So these are all the work should be done first. So what kind of sports you are going to conduct, and according to that you have to arrange a budget and schedule, and you have to book ground or stadium. It is very important. And the next one is to arrange prizes and certificates for winners. So they have to, according to their budget, they have to order prizes and certificates, and it should be ready with proper signatures of the authorities. And this is a very important thing we have to do, and we usually do for our school sports day, arranging prizes. We will do it in the right time, and certificates and getting signs from the principal and vice principal. That is a duty. So we have to do it very clearly for the winners. And to form the various committees and to send the entry form, this is the very, very important thing. It is depends upon the sports you are going to conduct. So if you want to call the players from the other state, so it's very important, you have to start it earlier, then only the players will come. And if it is around here in our Delhi only, so we can start it later also, no problem. It can be late, no problem. But the entry forms according to the type of tournament. So if you are conducting the high class tournament, so you have to start the work very earlier and give information to all the teams properly in the right time. So then only you will get very good entry and full crowd will come. Otherwise nobody will come. And to make arrangement regarding boarding and lodging for sports persons and officials. Booking ground is very important for them. So without booking ground or arranging and boarding and lodging for the athletes, nothing is possible. Because when so many athletes comes, we cannot do anything where they will stay. And so booking hotels and all, very important in this. These are all the very important duties of pre-tournament responsibilities of this particular committees. And we will move to during tournament responsibilities. Here also, in this you see, maximum very good committees will work during tournament is very important because this time all the committees will work. So what they have to do, first they have to ensure proper arrangement during inauguration and sports event being organized as per schedule. So the inauguration committee, the committees means involving in all this work, they have to be very much alert whether it is going clearly or not as per schedule. As per schedule is the important point. So it should go as per schedule, otherwise we cannot have good sports day and the people will not be satisfied. And the next one is to make necessary announcement regarding the process of sports. So the announcement committee will do that. So giving announcement in right time. So when the event will start, they have to maintain the timing, very important, otherwise we cannot have very good sports day. And to ensure proper score sheet for record and update information to the electronic and print media. So the score sheet, using proper score sheet to record all the information, and we should not leave any information because it will help for the next year or any clarification. We have to keep it, and if you use the electronic and print media, that is best, but the writing record is also very important. We always use score sheet for our sports day, then we update it in the electronic and print media. And to provide the refreshment to the players and officials, and we give it. So when even in our school sports day also, when the children are playing, we give them good refreshment. And if it is high level sports also, we have to give them refreshment. The refreshment committee will do it according to their time. So during the competition, these are all the very important work they have to do. And to impart first aid to the injured athletes. Any athletes injured, anything happened, and we have to work immediately, and we should not be late in this. So the doctor and nurses should be ready. Anything happened, they have to reach that place and treat the injured athlete. And to maintain proper discipline. This is the final thing during the tournament. Maintain proper discipline. If there is no discipline, for example, it may be a school sports day or any athletic meet or any kind of international level Olympic or whatever, Commonwealth or anything, discipline is very important. If there is no discipline, we cannot have good sports. The last topic is post-tournament responsibilities. So here these committee members will work. Some committee members will work in this. They have the prize distribution committee members. What they have to do? They have to give the prizes and certificates on that day, and they should not keep it. They have to give it in the particular area, their stadium only. They have to finish all the work and complete their work. And then only the winners will be happy. When they get all the certificates and medals on the spot, they will be so happy. And we should not tell them, you come and collect it later. That is not at all a good quality. We have to give it properly. That is why we have to arrange everything. But it will come in the pre-tournament responsibilities. Arranging prize and certificate. Then only we can give it the particular day. And to provide security funds. Security funds, maybe you may be having knowledge about it. When you are giving them boarding and lodging and transportation, and you are giving them so many facilities, and we don't know how many athletes will use it properly. So some athletes will damage anything. So when you collect security funds, and if anything happen, we can get the money. Otherwise, so when you collect these security funds, they will behave well also. So that is a very important thing. So if you collected the security funds, you have to give it back when they are departing, when they are leaving. That is very important. And to make payments to the officials and other concerned person, and you want to have the next year also another very good sports day or event, you have to pay officials very happily. That is a very important thing, because I also work as an official many times, because the payment is very important. Whatever they are saying, they have to give. So we have to give the payments of officials immediately. And to provide detailed result and other necessary information to the media. Now it is the very important responsibility of administrative director. He will suggest, so whether we can give this any news to the newspaper or any print media. The the particular director will guide us. So what we have to do, and if we want to give anything to the newspaper or anything, and the particular person will decide to do that. And to prepare reports related to the expenditure of the tournament. So this is the very, very important point. We have to prepare a report. So how much was our budget, and how much we expend? So how much was the income, how much income through advertisement or anything, how much we got, and these are all the things, we have to do it. This report is very important. It will help us to plan very good for the next year or next time. So this is the very important. So these are all the post tournament responsibilities. Next, so today I have taught you two contents. One is meaning and objectives of planning, and the second one is various committees and their responsibilities. We will meet in the next class. Thank you so much.